Interim management is a new concept here in Dubai. What are, in your view and from your experience, the biggest misconceptions about interim management here?
I think you touched on it in an earlier conversation, is the definition of the problem. You know, if you define the problem, you'll end up with another permanent hire or a consultant knocking on the door. I think one of the biggest misconceptions is, what's the purpose of an interim manager? Maybe the term interim needs to be adjusted for this market. We could call it something different. I think the fractional thing, certainly the previous conversation we had about setting up here, the fractional representation to get established on the ground here is a massive opportunity. I think what interim needs to be defined here is maybe two things. It's helping with underperformance and helping manage overperformance in terms of get the opportunity through the door. If you don't have the right skill sets, you're going to underperform on both sides. Maybe adjusting the narrative of what interim is here is to help you do better, maybe do better with less, do better with the same amount of resources, but also help you get your arms around the enormous opportunities. But at the same time, you're going to have underperforming. If you're a family office or sovereign fund, you're going to have underperforming investments. And think of interim as a troubleshooter that's going to go in, give you confidence, a safe pair of hands that knows how to fix the problems. But first of all, how it knows how to identify what the real problem is, go back to the family and say, this is what we found and this is how we can fix it. So, and then maybe backfilling from there. So I think it needs adjusting, doesn't it, for this market, because it will mean, because the lens here is different to the lens in Europe, I think, in terms of how things are done, then we just need to probably adjust the narrative a little bit.